Hello, my name is Caitlin Anderson. I'm an elementary slash special education major, and my computer's kind of acting funny, so I have to use this old school, like 1998 microphone. So I hope that's all working well for you. Um, I picked the book, The Essential 55, Award-winning Educators' Rules for Discovering the Successful Student in Every Child. I picked that book because it's the only one my library had. Um, so I ended up really liking the book. I was surprised because I usually read fiction for fun. But I really liked how it was broken up in like little short chapters, basically a compilation of tips. So it was really easy to read, really fun. It was a lot funnier than I expected. He looks a little more stiff on the front cover than I think he actually is. I felt I could really relate to him because he seems pretty fun and he's really all about experiences and traveling and things like that, and that's totally how I am. So I really like that I felt like I could relate to him as an educator. That made it extra helpful. And I work at a daycare, so I was really interested to read all this now. It somewhat applies to my life already. Um, but what I felt the main idea was basically what's been working for him to find a successful um, success in every child. Um, and I liked that he didn't just include what has worked. He included errors that he's made through trial and error with several years of teaching, and sort of out of the box methods that sometimes came across as strict, but I could see where he's coming from, and he always kind of wrapped it up with really good points and really sort of hit home with how that helped it all in his class and the difference it made. And he even showed how he could measure the differences, which I think is also really important as a teacher. How can you measure your success? How can you tell if something's working? Because sometimes you might think it is and it's not at all. So I really liked that too. He included what didn't work when it's something that you think would. Like, oh, this can't go wrong, but, there's little factors that play into it that I think he explained really well. And sort of what his main idea is helping his students not just improve academically, but to also improve in terms of becoming better members of society, which is the thing that I look forward the most in being a teacher. Obviously, I'm interested in teaching content and helping students become better academically and become confident in that sense, but also to teach life lessons, things that I wish people had taught me at that age, and all those sorts of things, which I felt like was his big picture. So I could really relate to that, and I liked how a lot of those things applied to this. So I think that that his main idea was what's worked for him and how to maybe come up with your own rules, your own essential 55, and what works for you and for your students and your teaching style. So I really liked it. Thank you very much.